Alright guys, we're gonna get back to the boss fight that we were in the middle of. This will be the last one that I do for tonight.
I am humble. Your reputation is a soul forever. You are the wolf-kissed one, who lingered at the edge of death, yet fought back. You spilled the raven wine of battle to paint whole kingdoms red. You have killed kings and crowned them as you desired, bowing to none. You stood tall where your brother stumbled, yet still, you came to his aid. You have felled many great foes in your brief time. You have earned your place here, Eivor. Seize it.
Stand aside. My people need me.
I have given you everything you wanted. Everything you needed.
You gave me nothing. It was all me.
Yet I cleared your path. I guided your axe.
You were a fly, buzzing in my ear.
How dare you deny me? Everything you believe in stirs before you. Yet you question all. You question the very gods. Fight me. Do not diminish yourself.
Your foxhole is nothing but a dream.
Nothing but a dream. A dream is as real as anything in this world. Do dreams not inspire? Do dreams not make us fearful? Do they not push men to their greatest glories?
Then I am done with dreaming.
You are mine. Do not turn away.
Hey, man.
Your place is here with me.
What's going on? Dude, that will forever and always be the greatest trilogy ever made on a superhero ever. Done by one of the greatest film directors in the history of man. Christopher Nolan. Yeah, it's mine too.
Abel, stand.
But like I said, I love them all. Yeah.
Why do you flee from the truth?
I don't know why. I hate it when that thing pops up all the time.
You are a leader. You are a leader, Maidenhead. Fight upon my command.
Didn't even feel like 3 months, honestly. Honestly, I knew there was something off about that woman.
Come back.
Honestly, I did not think so. Judging by how he explained the story, and his own story, about how to be angry in your bones, how no one, you know, how some people think they understand, but then after a while they want you to do something you know you can't do, is move on. So after a while they stop understanding. Now that I understand, because that's actually fucking true. He's not always open about that. Not always. He's only open about it to the people closest to him. Or those that are smart enough than they look to figure it out. It is one of the most jaw-dropping, heart-racing, most extremely well-done trilogies ever made. Through and through. It does not need a continuation. Rises was the perfect wrap-up. Yeah. Just because Bruce isn't Batman anymore doesn't mean Batman won't live anymore. Like Bruce explained, the Batman could be anybody. That was the point of the mask. Behind the whole point of Batman. Batman's a symbol, and a symbol could be anybody. Probably by some idiot. Come on. That was even closer than last time.
Why do you flee from the truth?
Doesn't this guy not tire out? Okay, I gotta figure out how to beat this guy. This has gone on way too long. So don't fight him with the axe then.
What are you doing? Take up your axe. Wield like a true warrior.
Won't catch me this time.
Take off your axe! Coward of cowards! Becker's bastard! Stand and face me, you feeble-armed thrall! Leave me now. You are nothing. With me, have wisdom, glory, power. What more do you need? Everything else. No!
By Odin.
Sigurd, are you with me? Sigurd!
Ah, the Hanged One awakes. Feet upon the ground once more.
Eivor, be careful!
Basim?
Basim? What is this?
Come
What is
closer,
this?
Eivor. Let me get a better look at you.
Leave him be, Basim.
For too long I stared at the sun. It blinded me to the truth. That it was you. It was you I wanted all along.
Did you track us here? Like a cowardly fox concealed in the brush?
You widowed my destiny, wolf-kissed. You broke all my hopes.
He's mad, Eivor. Silence him!
Come, Eivor. Come save your crippled prince of dead races.
Are you hurt? It is nothing. Go. Kill that background.
You must suffer 1,000 times what I suffered.
What is this about?
My son.
Traitor!
This is about my son.
You speak nonsense, Basim.
Forgiveness is impossible.
We shared so much in England. Fought and bled together.
Dig, Eivor, into the wellspring of your memory.
Damn, he's fast. For an assassin.
Speak your grievance. Show yourself. I do not wish to fight with you.
Ugh. Get the fuck back over here, you idiot. Okay, he's got a rope then. Even when I'm blinded, I can still see you.
What does battle serve? Let us speak!
I have waited countless ages for this moment. No more talk. I hunger for this kill. Show me your neck. Show me. The kiss of a wolf takes my prize. Of course. Yeah. Rise. Son will not have suffered in vain.
You spout nonsense, like an alehouse drunk. If you are resigned to this, so be it.
Okay, so he can block my arrows then. Jesus, this guy can move.
Is this what you wanted?
I want you to suffer.
This is over, Basim.
Damn! Let us make this more interesting. We'll drag Sigurd into the fray.
Coward! Face me! Fight me here!
Face me!
Come on, Sigurd! Sigurd! Be careful! He's coming for you! Oathbreaker! You'll die here!
This brings me no joy, Justice Bringer. You were always so kind, but you chose the wrong side.
I am your prize, Basim. Come.
You are indeed. Will you not die?
Not here! Not by your hand!
to die like a rotting fruit on a dying tree. You died once, you will again!
Get your traitor's ass over here. Maybe if I get him in the circle. Oh yeah. Ow.
Sigurd! Stop this thing! Douse its fire! Sigurd!
Does he still live? He does. But in darkness. Good. Bastard.
For how long had Bassan been planning this treachery?
I dare not guess. Gods! Am I to be hounded by a parade of blood-minded traitors the whole of my life? There is no end to this.
You have something you want to say? Then say it.
I need some time to breathe. That man's anger, his rage, it had a familiar sting that I cannot place.
He was raving, Sigurd. Without sense or reason. Paid no mind.
I am not mad, Eivor. These things I see and feel, I know they are true.
I know, brother. Now more than ever. You always spoke true. We should cast our eyes towards home. It is a long journey and I am... not well.
Home. Eivor. On our journey here, I had much time to think. On the ecstasies and the agonies of our friendship. I cannot return to England with you. That is not my home. Not now.
What are you saying?
I know about you and Randvi. A lover's tryst, in spite of me. I should challenge you for such a betrayal. But I'm not fit for such a fight.
I understand. Is that all?
Do you recall the day we stood before Edwin, searching for the Saka Stone? You struck Bassan. You lashed out at me. You made a fool of us all. That is not a leader I wish to follow into death and glory.
You were being secretive then. Foolish, I thought.
And when I returned to the settlement, your pattern of disobedience continued. I made a judgment, and you openly defied me.
I believed you were wrong then. I still do.
But my grievances go back further still. You stole my father's riches. In my haste to leave, I should have stopped you then. A true leader would have stopped that thought before it took form. You were selfish. This is not a decision I make lightly, Eivor. You are family. You were my Drengur. But here, our paths must diverge.
Brother, please stay. Your place is with us, in England. Our home is your home. My road forward has been a muddy one, slick with blood and tears. But we can reach its end together. Let us face new foes and greater glories together.
I welcome this turn of kindness, Eivor. For my mind is fixed. England is too infected with ugly memories. I will stay here, in the land that gave me life and strength.
Just as the prophecy warned me.
Prophecy?
Years ago, before we left England, I had a vision. A prophecy that that foretold the course of my life, up to this moment.
You never told me this. And has your prophecy come to pass?
I do not know. I think it has, but not because I chased it.
Well, I hope for your sake that you grow well into the role you've earned today. That hope is all I have left.
I will try. I promise.
As it was foretold. Damn, is that it?
Bex, I'm coming out.
Steady, Layla.
Were you watching my feed? What the hell was all that?
I think that was the solution to our problem.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Desmond.
Desmond? What about him?
Desmond? Man, it's been 8 years since we've heard his name again.
Not even a very good one. That's when he learned his real purpose. He was like I don't know, like a singularity, you know? A vanishing point. All of human history seemed to converge on him.
In 2012, the sun threw off a mass coronal ejection so large, it should have wrecked all life on Earth.
I remember. I worked at Abstergo then.
It was Desmond who saved us. He knew how to stop it.
Abstergo claimed credit for that. Something about their satellite network.
That's bullshit. It was Desmond. He pulled the switch that saved the world.
But that switch is still on. Still generating a magnetic field. One that's growing stronger every day.
The temple Eivor found. That's where the field originates.
Exactly. And it's been running for 8 years. Getting stronger and stronger. It'll be dangerous now. Heat, radiation.
Doesn't matter. We have to fix it. Shut it down.
No, no, no. Slow it down. It's still protecting us.
All of this is starting to make sense. Everything I've done, everything I've learned, it led me here to this moment.
You'll need the staff for this one. For protection. Otherwise, you won't make it past the first gate.
Right, of course. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. I'll pack the van.
And I'll contact our ship. It can be in Boston Harbor by tomorrow night.
Thanks, Bex. I'm ready.
It's a long way to Beantown. Hop in.
So we're going back to where that place was at. To reactivate that machine and slow the process down. That's apparently what's going to destroy the world. Again. For the first time again in 8 years.
Sean, I'm here.
Ah, good. Your signal's already a little wobbly. Are you inside?
Not yet, but there's 100 feet of ice above me.
All right, we may lose touch when you push through, so remember what we talked about. Watch your meters carefully, for radiation especially, and keep the staff close.
Got it.
Standing by.
The staff of Hermes Trismegistos.
Zawahoe nakwat. Unsme borturwan di guarde. Ul solas fras hunakudide. Unzum huraz desderehaz. Zohumsi. I'm in.
Good. And remember, do not cut the machine off. Just slow it down. The field it generates, but still protect the Earth.
I hear you.
So we're gonna try and slow it down.
The elevator still works.
75,000 years. What's another millennium or two?
It's getting hotter already.
Yes, by our reckoning, it's gonna go up by about 16 degrees Celsius.
How does it draw so much power?
Tectonics is our best theory. The movements of the Earth's crust, the churning lava beneath. Huge source of energy.
That's tech humans should have. Energy, not pieces of Eden.
Well, when all this is over, we can get a startup going, you know? Get a little workspace, buy a van.
Shit, you're breaking up, Sean.
Say that again, please. You're breaking up.
Forget
Whoa.
it. I'll call you when I'm topside.
Why don't you try calling us when you're topside? Something like that.
Here we go.
Jesus Christ. These Isu people, they had so much.
There you are. You're working overtime. Must have collapsed when the ice melted. Whoa, whoa! Steady. Pool of water from all that melted ice.
Damn. I believe I'm probably gonna finish this. Well, at least with the bad ending, but no worries. I'll do this game again.
Look down. Don't look down.
Next time, I'll get the better endings.
Why would anyone want to end their life here? Unless they felt it was just beginning.
Could feel that way.
Basim, after 1,000 years, you're not looking so well. It's just like the enemies. It's just like the enemies. This is Eivor's Valhalla. Or a simulation of it. So what am I looking for? Will I know it when I see it?
This is just a simulation.
Something feels off. What is this? Are you doing this? Are you pushing this machine to its limit?
So here we went
We're done.
in fealty to our master.
Who's your master? Is he here?
They flatter me. I am only a guest in their world. A world spun of wishes and hopes.
Basim, you sent the message. You led us to Eivor's grave.
Yes. A hopeful message, was it not?
How? You've been trapped here for a millennium. Eivor put you here.
Indeed. But I'm not alone in this place. Not always. I have a friend who helps me. Together, we read the calculations. After we located Eivor's probable resting place, I contacted you. Through the digital lasses that enwebs this earth like a spider's nest. In our day, all the world was connected like this. A superorganism of technology. The staff you carry, the temples you have visited, all of it speaks as one. May I show you something?
I imagine you can do anything you want in this place.
Not as much as you might think. I am tethered to my body, in a most uncomfortable way.
But you can slow this machine down. You know how it works.
Yes. We'll do it together. For another catastrophe is near at hand. This node of time has an ugly way of correcting itself. Go ahead.
You're a hard man to trust. You must know that.
You're not obliged to trust me. But this is all I can offer.
God damn it.
She's gonna touch that thing just like Desmond did.
Silence, Udur. Verdandi. Skald. Be at ease. Your day of rest has come.
At peace. At last. We rest.
Is that it? Is it done? That's him! Where are you? What is that?
And who is that?
Stop. Wipe everything. Run it again.
What the hell?
Layla. Hello.
You know me?
Yes. Through the calculations I read here in the gray. 8 years ago, the odds of your arrival were 15,055,003,276 to 1.
Why does
As
his
the
voice
years
sound so
passed by,
familiar?
those odds improved. And as of yesterday, near even. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
Who are you? And what is this?
I am the reader of the calculations. All these possible futures for you and the world outside. I have spent much of my new life reading
Desmond?
these, searching for a way to finish
Are we
everything
talking to
started
Desmond?
so long ago. It begins here. You slow down this machine and save the world, from which point all possible futures expand. Millions upon millions of possible roads. But in every one, another catastrophe recurs. The node collapses and the world is wiped out. The human race dwindles and fades. I must keep looking. I must find the solution for you. I must leave you with something.
This node. This is right now where I slow down this machine?
Yes. I start all my calculations from this point. The only thing I know for certain.
That seems limited.
How do you mean?
What if you went back further, to 2012 when Desmond saved the world?
Desmond.
What if he didn't save the world? What if he walked away and let the world burn? Look at those timelines. Read them instead.
I see. An interesting idea. Fascinating. Billions upon billions of new timelines to explore.
Exactly. These are timelines that never came to pass, but they could have. If Desmond had let the world be destroyed, maybe the humans that survived would have learned something from the disaster. And maybe in one of those timelines they could have found a way to prevent it from happening ever again.
That is brilliant. How did you come to that idea?
If you spend too much time narrowing down what's possible, you may never give another thought to the improbable.
Thank you for your insights, Layla.
It's only the beginning. We have a lot of data to sift through.
Are you staying?
Until we find something useful, I will. I don't want this to happen ever again.
You may not have much time, Layla. The machine is powered down, but the radiation, it will linger for decades. By my calculations, you have 73 seconds before your exposure is lethal.
I'm not worried. I have the Staff of Eden. It heals and protects.
No. You do not.
What? How?
You dropped it. The machine dropped it.
Of course.
Of course.
Fuck. Alright. find a solution together. However long it takes. And if that means I can never leave, so be it. I owe this to the people I hurt. The people I love.
Yes. I know the feeling.
Let's get going, huh? A few billion timelines might take a while.
It will. But it will not feel like it. That is what I like about this place.
So, Layla sacrifices herself to save the world again. From whatever catastrophe was about to happen to the world again.
I'm with you.
It worked perfectly, my dear.
Is the Mad One here?
No, my love. Only we remain.
And Layla?
The air of memories fulfilled her role perfectly. Now then, a new world awaits.
What?
Sean, Bex, I had a choice. And I chose to stay. You'll wonder where I am. You might wonder if I am. I don't know how to answer that. But I'm not afraid. And I'm not alone. We have work to do. Work that may take us days or years. It's impossible to say. But we'll finish it. What I mean is, don't come looking for me. It's too dangerous and too late. Take care of yourself. Take care of the world we still have. And take care of...
You see, she's fine. In a manner of speaking.
A manner of speaking. Jesus, we have to find her.
You heard her. She doesn't want to be rescued.
Bullshit.
In any case, there's nothing left to save. Not after this long.
Because of you. You left her there.
This is all a bit much. I know. I'm in the same situation.
No, you're in a class all your own, man.
We're assassins now? Not hidden ones?
From the Arabic, Hashishin.
Ah. And do we have a mentor? Is that still the practice?
We do.
Name?
William Miles.
William Miles. I'd like to meet William Miles. Would you bring him to me?
We can call him. Encrypted line. You can talk to him right now.
No technology. Face to face. A meeting of minds. It's time to take the fight to these Templars, as you call them. I won't go anywhere, my friends. Your animus is in good hands.
How much do you know?
My dear, we invented such things long, long before you did. I'll figure it out. It's a nice place to die, Eivor. Not everyone gets to choose. You bested me. I don't know how, but you did. Yet, I'm the one left standing. And now, I can take from you anything I want. Your memories, your skills, your secrets. They're all mine. And when I have them, I will put them to good use. To find my children. And bring my family back together. A quiet place to find an end. I almost envy you.
So, what, Basim's gonna be the new modern day protagonist?
Ah, the wonderful smell of wood smoke. I'm glad some things never change. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hello, little fella. Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all garbage must be packed out. And please water the plants once a day. At least they did something right. Hold tight, love. A new world has opened to us. Once I get my bearings, there is nothing we cannot achieve.
How in the world is he connected to Alethea?
Magical. Is it wishful thinking to believe this device has a thought interface? Do I really have to use my hands and voice?
wonder where I am. You might wonder if I am. I don't know how to answer that. But I'm not afraid. And I'm not alone. We have work to do. Work that may take us days or years. It's impossible to say. But we'll finish it. What I mean is, don't come looking for me. It's too dangerous and too late. Take care of yourselves. Take care of the world we still have. And take care of...
Well done, young man. You were onto something. The bleeding effect shouldn't take long to kick in. A few days at most. So here we go.
So what, Basim's now gonna be the new modern day protagonist? I don't know about this. I don't know how this is gonna work. But I'm with Sean and Rebecca on this. I don't think Basim can be trusted. But we won't find out. But we won't know more until next Assassin's Creed rolls around. I heard there was ways that you can get different endings in this game.
Many times before, I would not be surprised if a new game was announced already this year. So unfortunately, one leak talks about the next game going to India, but when a leak already starts with Ubisoft Insider here, I almost immediately tune out, because then it sounds more like a YouTube video. Yo, Ubisoft Insider here, got the latest info. The last point is also interesting, where they note that the bounty system is back, but each region has their own bounty system. If you have a bounty in the Mughal Empire, you won't look into...
But didn't Assassin's Creed already go to India?
Like, that's just a weird
Chronicles?
thing that is super specific, while the other does. Let's not forget that it took us 2 months. A single protagonist again, male or female, I don't really know where the next game might be set, but we will get to that in a moment. Valhalla DLC possibilities, like they sound more like educated guesses. I also think that March and early June for both expansions.
So now Eibor's come back.
Steady, Eivor.
How is he gonna tell Ranvi that Sigurd didn't come back?
Is more wishful thinking. I would love to be wrong though. Assassin's Creed Champion is the code name. Okay, being a classical European fancy take on the series set in medieval France and...
Is Sigurd...
Eivor, is that you?
It is.
Is Sigurd not with you?
He stayed behind to begin anew.
Stand up.
What?
What?
Stand. This seat is yours. It suits you.
Eivor's returned! Inside of the hearth, come!
Your secret is no longer safe.
Eivor? Randvi? What is this? Is everything all right?
Our Jarl has returned to lead us forward into an uncertain future. Will you speak to your people?
I will.
For love and joy, words can jade. Our souls must sound in a heartful song. And when... You're less mine than I'm yours. And I ask of you only this.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steed my words gain wings. Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing. We beat and blaze our trail of red. For those who fight, for those who fall. For those who fight and those who fall. May horns resound the mighty hall. For we who fight, for we who fall.
In the Hall of the Slain. Well, guys, I think that's... I believe that's it. I believe that's it. I believe we did it. May not have been the ending that we wanted, but that's what happened. Well, guys, I can honestly say that, wow, this is arguably now up at the top of my list of the favorites of this series.
Good day.
I want to see the Alliance map.
We may not be done yet.
Hamptonshire, the last Saxon stronghold.
And very heavily guarded. King Alfred is preparing for war. You will meet tremendous resistance.
As will Alfred. Is Guthrum Jarl there with his army?
He is. He and Ubba have gathered a sizable force and intend on launching an attack on Alfred soon. If we support their assault, England will fall to us. A pagan land where a multitude of gods may freely roam.
I guess we're not done yet.
I will will go to Hamptonshire and speak with Guthrum. Send word to our allies to gather on the Thames just outside the Shire.
I will. May the gods share in this, our final victory.
Final victory.
What is it?
Eivor, you must not go. You must not. The signs, the portents, they shout and wail. Your leaving will be our doom.
Speak clearly, Volker.
What have you seen?
I have thrown the bones. I have stirred the offal of beasts. And in the rising steam, I saw the end of it all. Though this battle you may win, this war you will not. Your foe will be your master. Your hope will be your grief. This is fate. Our fate.
I thank you for this, Volker. But the yarns of fate are too frayed for me to follow now. I owe this fight to my friends and allies, and I will see it through.
Go then, with great care. But know that the home you leave will not be the home to which you return.
Volker.
Hey, Eivor!
Where's my girl?
You and Petra chasing a white elf in the woods high as wispy clouds, my god! I could barely breathe for laughing.
What have you got for me today?
I guess the ones in the realm of Jotunheim don't count.
Nothing else?
I brought something for you.
I'd pay well for this. I knew I could count on you. Done for now.
I have to go.
Say hi to Petra if you see her.
She's right there in front of you, dude.
Eivor, darling, how nice to see you.
What about we spend a bit of time? Just you and me.
I like how you think. Come over here.
May I see your stores?
Eager to find a new home for these. You should get that. Honestly. Is that everything?
I will see.
Until next time, Eivor. Good to see you.
What do you have today?
I must...
Goodbye for now.
Eivor, did Basim contact you in Norway? He said he would be joining you. Yet here you are, and I have no word from him.
This will be hard to hear, but Basim attacked us in Norway. Vengeance for some transgression of ours, imagined or real.
You mean you slew him yourself?
Sigurd and I, together. I know this comes as a...
I do not understand. Why would he do such a thing? He loved Sigurd, he loved you.
I do not understand it myself. Perhaps one day we can speak about this with more clarity. But for now, I am deeply sorry. Godham is dead, nameless and alone across the open sea.
A master of the Order hewn from the trunk of their dying tree. You are getting closer to the roots.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
We're not done yet, guys. We still have stuff to do, and we still have Order members to kill. Time is not yet done. Our time in Assassin's Creed Valhalla is not over yet. But for now, we end this live stream. But let you guys know that I will be doing this all again. I will be getting all the collectibles, all the side missions and stuff done, and I'll be doing all the other stuff. And we just gotta wait until they announce the add-ons for the game, the 2 expansion packs, and we'll go from there. But for now, good night.